Hello everybody. Now we will continue our this 11th chapter, data types, operators and expressions in C language. We already covered two sessions of this chapter. What is a data type? What is the types of C? In last session, if you remember, we covered these sessions. See, in last session, we already covered
We are right. Each data type has
the
no
empty
value.
data set.
If we choose integer, whole
What
number
is data set?
equal to 10, gender M.
In last session, we already covered this session. So now we will start next topic. In last session, assigning values to variable. Variables when declared can be assigned values during the execution of the program. Underline this line. Variable equal to value. Suppose in maths we are using x equal to 10, y equal to 7. What is the value of z? X plus y, 10 plus 7, 17. The x equal to 10, that means assign the value to the x. Same way in C language, we are using the assign the values to our variable. Variable equal to value. It is also possible to initialize and declare the variable in same statement. To do so, we use syntax data type equal to variable. Data type variable equal to value. In all the examples discussed so far in this chapter, we have used technique of initialization. User-defined data type. C is flexible language. It allows user to create a new entities from existing one. We can create a new data type by making use of existing data type. Two keywords, type definition and enum are used to in C for generating user-defined data type. Underline this line. Two keywords, type def and enum. Type def, how we can write type def? Type def, this word we are using, data type which you want to use, and variable. Type def character alpha. Alpha is a variable name. Character is a data type using in type def. Type def double twice. The first statement gives us alias alpha to character data type, while the second statement gives an alias twice to double data type. After providing an alias to declare a character variable called choice and double variable called amount, we can use the given statement alpha choice, twice amount. This type of, because the data type we already defined here, now we just initialize its name. Now enumerated data type. Enumerated data type can be created by using in C by using keyword enum. The syntax for it is enum identifier value 1, value 2, value 3 up to value n. Here enum is a keyword, identifier is a name that can be used to define a new variable. Value 1 to value n refers to name of numeric constants 0, 1, 2, etc. The variable defined using enum can be assigned any numeric value or values given in curly brackets. An example of enum is enum money. Money may be rupee, dollar, pound, yen. Enum money currency. Currency equal to dollar. See, the first statement defines enum data type money. Enum money. The next statement declares the variable currency of the type money. Enum money currency. The last statement assigns the value dollar to currency and is equivalent to currency equal to 1. Currency equal to dollar. Here rupee, dollar, pound and yen refer to numeric constant 0, 1, 2, 3 respectively. These numeric constants are assigned by a compiler automatically. It is possible to modify these values by assigning new values. For example, if we want rupee to be equivalent to 10, dollar to be equivalent to 50, pound to be equivalent to 15, and yen to be equivalent to 100, then we may rewrite the first statement as enum money rupee equal to 10, dollar equal to 50, pound equal to 75, and yen equal to 100. Now the statement currency equal to dollar would be equivalent to currency equal to 50. User-defined data type improve the readability and of C programs. In some content, it also allows user to define the data type with meaningful means. Derived data type. As seen in previous topic, C is an extensible language. The basic data type may suffice our needs in many cases, but it may not be appropriate to use them due to complexity involved. Say, for example, we need to store grades of 15 students. In such cases, we need to 15 variable. Handling 50 variable is may increase the complexity of the program. Similarly, we need to store complete information of 15 students like their roll number, gender, name, address. Then we may need additional variable. Exactly. Up to this topic, we already see how we can define data type, how we can assign a value, but I want to store a more than 15 or 100 or 1500 students value, 1500 students data, how we can assign? Define 100, yeah, 15 students information, I will need to define a 15 data type, 15 variable. At that time, it may become more complex. So to overcome this problem, C provides use derived data type, array, structure, union, and pointers are example of derived data type. So array. Array, it is possible to create a data structure called array in C. This data structure consists of group of variable having same property. The syntax for the array is data type variable. Underline this line. Array definition is really very important. In next, I think 13 or 14 chapter is array chapter for 2 marks. The whole chapter is defined on this definition only. See how we define data array, data type variable. Here data type can be any basic data type. Character name of student. See character name of student 10. Would define the array called name of students having size 10. We are able to store in it 10 students data type, 10 students value. It is also possible to have a statement like character name of student equal to C language. In C, compiler will automatically decide the length of the array. If we don't know the number of students, we can define only C language. We can define an empty character name of student, empty bracket. C will define automatically length of students. In the given cases, the length will be 11. The array are discussed in detail in chapter 15. Yes, 15 chapter is the whole array chapter. We also have some more derived data types like structure, union, and pointer. The discussion of all these data types is at present out of scope of this book. We don't have time to complete the whole session in details. The operators and expressions. What is operator? In maths, we are using plus, minus, into, division. Same operators are using here. Till now, we learned about the data type. Let's now see learn different operator available in C. We also learn to make use of operators and operand construct and expression. Finally, we see how to express or evaluate it. See, these are the operator. An operator is symbol that identifies the operation that can be performed and operands. What is operator and operand? In 5 plus 3, 5 and 3 are operands and plus is operator. You know this very well. And you also know arithmetic operator, assignment operator, relational operator, increment, decrement operator, conditional operator, logical operator, bitwise operator, special operator. Arithmetic operator you know very well, plus, minus, into, division. Assignment operator also you know, A equal to 10. So equal to is the assignment operator. Relational operator, A is greater than B or C is less than 10, B. These are the relational operator. Increment and decrement operator, these from 4 to 8 are new for you. See, arithmetic operator, plus, minus, into, division and percentage. So we are familiar with it. So we don't go, we are now not going deeply in these operators. Integer operator. See, real arithmetic. If all operands used in expression are a float expression is called real expression. If all the operands used in expression are float, the expression is called real expressions. What is float? Decimal numeric digits. Now mixed mode arithmetic. These all are the subtype of arithmetic operator. In this mode arithmetic, we are able to use integer as well as float operands with an expression. The output will be depend upon the data type of variable to which value is assigned. Though an expression is like result equal to 25.7 into 25.75 into 5 is allowed in C. So these are the arithmetic operator. Assignment operator. In example discussed till now, we have used statement like total cost equal to quantity into cost item or date equal to 30. Here the symbol equal to is known as assignment operator. Underline this line. The symbol equal to is known as assignment operator. As can be seen, it is used to assign a constant value as a result of an expression. C also provides an operator known as shorthand operator. It is obtained by the prefix arithmetic operator to equal to. The syntax for it is used variable OP equal to constant value or variable OP, shorthand operator. Here OP refers to arithmetic operator while OP is known as shorthand operator. OP equal to shorthand operator and single OP is a arithmetic operator. The first minus equal to 1. This statement is equivalent to first equal to first minus 1. First plus 3 equal to 1. This is equal to first plus 3. Here we will conclude this contains. We will start in next session relational operator. Thank you very much.